Bitcoin, the worst quarter in its history. What? Do you want to know what's going on in the crypto markets? Then smash that like button, because it's time to crypto news fun on the right, health, love, money, peace party, and crypto a topic. Today we talk about the last semester, the last quarter, and the past month, because we are having a crypto winter. We're having bad times for Bitcoin, the worst in its history. Crypto market cap lost 60% of its value in the first semester of 2022, losing $1.3 trillion. Here in TradingView, we can see exactly the point at where we are right now, and it's really close to this top in 2017. We went all the way up to $3 trillion, but right now we are really far from there. We are actually 75% down since the all-time high, and 66% considering from just this year. And really curious to see that we are not breaking this point of the top. Maybe the whales, as we are considering, they want the price to go down, but not as much as below those all-time highs. If we go to the semester, to this past 6 months for Bitcoin, we can see that we are in the worst semester in the history. Why? Because in the beginning we have this 58%. You can see here we are really close with these two candles, one in 2011 and one right now. But at the beginning of the times, those data are not as good as the ones we have today. So I consider the worst in history. Also, if we go considering the wings of the candles, not just where they open and where they close, as we were considering them here, if we think about the volatility in the candles, there you can see that we had 84% and sometimes 67 and 63. So considering that we have had crazier times in the past for Bitcoin. But going to the quarter, you can see there that the second quarter of this year has been the worst in the history of Bitcoin, 56.2% down. You can't find something like that. If you go to 2011, maybe a little bit, as this guy is saying here, the super bro. But as I told you, I don't trust that data that much. So if we consider opens and close of the candles, we had the 56% and we had 55, then 38, 39, sometimes maybe 49 once, and 40 again in past crypto winters. But we are facing right now the worst for Bitcoin. If we consider the wings also, then crazy volatility, we have 84% in 2011, 82% in 2013. We had 57 here, 66, 63. So crazy times also in past crypto winters. Worst quarter in 11 years as Bitcoin price and activity plunges. Really bad times for Bitcoin. They're talking about those 9 weeks we were in the red for Bitcoin. But it's not just for the crypto space. We also have problems for the traditional markets. Here, Charlie Vilello, a really expert, is talking about the Standard & Poor's 500 index, who is down 20.6% in the first half of 2022, the worst start to the year for the index since 1962, when the price return was minus 26.5%. Really bad news also for employment in the crypto space, but not just the crypto space. Remember, a lot of companies in the crypto space are firing people, but also in all the tech companies in the world. You see that they go together also with the Nasdaq index, and we can see here for May and June all the people fired in the tech companies. Tesla, the huge is a huge one with 3,500 people fired, and we had a lot of people fired in May. It was 26,000 people in June, and 20,000 in May. So crazy times, bad times for the crypto space. And if we think about July, we'll see what will happen. June with this 37.28 down. You can see similar downs in the past, but not as huge as that one. And that's why Bitcoin Archive considers this the worst month ever. He was expecting 40% down, but in the end, those whales didn't allow it to happen, and we had that 37.2% down. Anyways, it's close to the worst in the history of Bitcoin. We had at the beginning some 38%, but we are really, really close to the worst time for the story of Bitcoin ever. If we have the chart of the monthly for Bitcoin, those are the June in the last 13 years, and you can see we had 6 months in green and 5 in red. What will happen in July, we'll see. But let's listen to this first. It's crazy if you consider the price where we are right now, that, as we said, they are not allowing price to go lower, not in the market cap, but also not in the price. And you can see here, if you zoom in, how close we were with the close of the month to that wing in 2018. So really close, but they don't want us to go below it. It seems that way. And now for July, well, we have 7 green candles and 3 red candles. We'll see what happened in the future. You see here a lot of green for the July in the story of Bitcoin. And it's crazy, it's strange, it's rare to watch 4 months in the red for the Bitcoin in its history. If we go and zoom out, you can see 4 times here and 4 here in 2014, also 6 times here in 2018, the crypto winter, for the red candles in the monthly chart. So now we'll be again with a 4th monthly red candle, or do you believe that's so strange and it's not going to happen again? Now we go with our friends of Atani, our partners, and we did this drawing there where we are going to see the past Julys for 2021 and 2020. And if you have a look there, you can see that we are flat or going a little bit down, but then apart from once we reach the 31st of July, we go up and we go up. So I'm not expert, this is not financial advice, I'm the contraindicator, official one, but I believe that might happen again because it happened the last 2 years. So there's no 2 without a 3rd. We'll see. If you want to use Atani, it's free. Just download it. You have the link in the description, and you can trade in different exchanges just with this app and the APIs. And you can also use some futures from TradingView that you have to pay for them. But if you download the free app Atani, then you don't have to do that. Also, you can have a look at the version for the web where you can track your portfolio, etc. Our friend Kevin Benson is saying that it's all Bart Simpsons all over again. We have this pattern in the Bitcoin chart, and always looking what's happening with the stock market. Yesterday, United States went up and then down, and today Asian markets up and then down, and that's why Bitcoin is having this behavior too. So SipSoup is asking us, will we make a huge succeed with our crypto decisions, as this guy is nailing it with these cards? We will go and have a walk with our dog in the moon. We'll see. In the Salvador, they think we will. They're buying more Bitcoin, even though we are in the crypto winter. They just bought 80 additional Bitcoin at $19,000. So that means they have now one second, page not found. Okay, anyway, they have now around 2,400 Bitcoin, and the average price will be around $40,000. So is it today a good day for buying Bitcoin? Nayib Bukele, president of El Salvador, believes it's a good day, and also Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy believes so too. So Don't miss out that video about Cristiano Ronaldo entering the crypto space with Binance. Now Binance is moving further and they are hiring Khaby Binance, or I don't know how to pronounce that. But why is that important? Because Cristiano Ronaldo is a huge personality for the soccer space. He's famous all over the world. And now this guy is the most popular guy in TikTok. He has 140 million followers there. He dedicates his channel to life hacks and he makes fun of them. Like, for example, here it says you can clean that, just broke the plate, and he's like, what? You just need some soap and you will have it clean in a minute. So this guy also has the first video for Binance that we are going to watch just right now. There's someone that needs help, and we have a new hero. It's Super Binance that goes there and helps the girl with the crypto space, and after that he gives her a Bitcoin as a present, but it's not a real Bitcoin. Of course. So it's good to see that Binance is hiring people, not firing them, and they still are spending a lot of money in marketing. That's good for this space, but it is even better. Bank for International Settlements to allow banks to keep 1% of reserves in Bitcoin. So most people, some of them will tell you that Bitcoin is nothing to take serious, but as you can see, this is not a small thing, and I can't wait to see what Valdeande Mágico thinks about it. This is a very interesting channel. It's in Spanish. It's in Odyssey. If you don't know what's Odyssey, you can follow us there, and you also can follow Valdeande Mágico, and he talks about crypto space, and he will for sure consider this is a very huge thing for the crypto space. In the markets, we still with fear. We are in the 11 Stranger Things, and we have to talk about a lot of trouble we are having in the crypto space. Some new stories. For example, Coinbase might be selling user information to the US immigration agencies. They're saying that they are not doing that, so you have to believe them or not. What do you think? Do you think that the huge whales in the stock market, the traditional financial market, are trying to push prices down, and they are trying to break these companies in order to get all in a sum zero game? Or do you believe that this is true and Coinbase is really selling your data to agencies and other actors? Also, bad news from Europe. Europe agrees on new crypto AML laws for crypto transfer tracing. We are the worst in Europe, but at least we are not finally taking unhosted wallets into consideration. So we are free. We are we're lucky if we have our money in crypto, not in exchanges, but in a ledger, in a cold wallet or something similar. So maybe here the challenge is to de-incentivize people to go into crypto exchanges and incentivize you to be in other forms like paper wallets, etc. could be. More things we have to talk about. 3 Arrows Capital caught lying in Singapore authorities. The distressed hedge fund reportedly misled the Monetary Authority of Singapore over the first management and ownerships. Also, what about Harmony and the hack of $100 million? Now they say North Korea is responsible with this hacker group called Lazarus, and Harmony is trying to make a global manhunt, and they are asking the hacker to become a white hat hacker, and they are giving him not $1 million as they promised, but $10 million if he gives back the 100. We'll see how that works out. And also we'll see about Celsius right now. FTX and Sam, he said he was going here, he was going to save the crypto world, he was going to save Celsius, but now he says that once they show the numbers, the real ones, they are not into the deal. just like Elon Musk said when he was not into the deal with Twitter anymore. We'll see how that works out and how things work out with Celsius. Right now, price for Bitcoin can't go under 13,600 or we are in big trouble. Also, trouble for BlockFi, FTX, buying it for 25 millions, but this might be fake news. That's what the CEO of the company is telling us, and he's asking us to be calm and just trust official information. So we'll see in the future what was true and what was false. We have to be cautious these times. Good news for USDD, Justin Sun and Tron, because we are going to be pegged to $1 for the stable coin finally. But bad news for STETH, it's not being able to be pegged to Ethereum right now. The market in the green, and you can see Binance with this Cristiano association and the partnership also with the TikToker. They are pushing the market up. Beware of pumps and dumps of this source, because if the market is going up in an organic way, that's a good thing. But if this is just marketing, then it will go up and down in very short time. So be careful also with things like Luncy. It's up, still 100% up, but sometime the music will turn off. I think, I have no idea, but I don't trust those projects. In the most important ones, they are in the green. We can see that the stable coins are the worst, so the money is flowing into the market again, and we're happy to see that. For example, basic attention token, one of our favorite tokens, is beyond 10%. Very good thing. Also good thing for Ethereum, it just hold the 1000 psychological level. It's there. We'll see if it's able to break the 200 moving average in the future. And we have to talk about the monthly for Bitcoin. We can see that in June, the story now tells 5 red months and 2 green months. So finally, we had a June in the red, and for July, we have had 4 red months in the past and 2 green. So what do you believe? This will be a red or a green month. If we go to raw numbers, we have a 44.79 down for the month for Ethereum. And in the case of Ethereum, it's more usual to see that it fails like those numbers. So for Bitcoin, it was strange, but for Ethereum, we are used in the crypto winters to have those numbers. Also, we are used to having delays in the Ethereum 2.0. The difficulty bomb is delayed till September, but we are happy that the hard fork Great Glacier is in the good, and we are developing Ethereum little by little. Good things also, good news for Cardano. Trading goes live on one of Canada's biggest exchanges, and we are 420 validators in Cardano on the right. So thank you all for collaborating. If you want to do that, you are so invited to doing so. Thank you very much. 40 billion for the DeFi space, and today also bad news in this DeFi world, because OpenSea suffered an email address data breach, and with a third party involved, they gave our emails to everybody. So expect phishing attacks, or that they try to do that with you. So don't trust any email you get in the future. And it's funny, if it's not something to cry about, that it's like they are asking us by mail to be careful with emails of phishing. So it's like, okay, but how you will tell me that I'm having a bad email with another email? So how can we trust you? And again, all our data is being leaked. So if you are new in the crypto space, or you're all here, use a different email account and change a little bit your name, so that with these little tricks, you know in the future if they are trying to attack you or not. Maybe just changing one letter in your usual addresses, in your usual names, etc., can be a very good trick, because if you see that thing bad spelled, misspelled, then you know they are trying to trick you. Also, the FBI adds a crypto scammer to the most wanted list. So this is coming to be something serious. They are talking about the crypto queen. She is being wanted because she was involved in one coin fraud that affected $4 billion. So that's not a small thing. That's really a biggie. And again, if you want to have some crypto safety, then use a Ledger Nano SS Plus or X. If you want to use the S, well, you have a lot of tutorials free, of course, in the webpage of fanontheright.com. And if you want to buy the S, you better run, because there's just 10,000 left. They are giving you also a POA app like an NFT if you buy it. And those are the last ones. So goodbye, farewell for Nano S. And right now, the cheapest will be the Nano S Plus. But we believe it's a very good thing to buy, because if you compare price of the S and the price of the S Plus and what they offer, then you have a very, very good price for the S Plus. Very good news for our partner Bit2Me. They are starting working in Brazil. So friends from Brazil, you have the link in the description in case you want to join them. Also, if you want to join the draw of 2 electric bicycles, you can do it. Link in the description. Very good things if you want also to participate in other draw for our friends, our partners over the reality. They have this treasure hunt, link in the description. And good things for this partner of us, Bitbase. They have a lot of ATMs in Spain. They have 90. They are going to be in the hundreds soon, and they are asking you, in which city would you like to have an ATM of Bitbase that they're still not there? If you don't have one, you can buy crypto in their webpage, so don't hesitate to doing so. Also, thank you for the community. Jesus Crypto Garcia, he's saying that his kids are sleeping and now he has the time to watch Fan on the Right crypto news. Thank you very much for your time and attention. And if you have kids, there's a life hack. If you have a fishing caña, no sé cómo se dice, a fishing gear, then you can play baseball with your kids without doing any effort all day long. That's a very good thing. Also, beware of the huge lion cat. What's going on? What are you bringing us here? It's a cheeky coiner. It's a very small kid, so don't be so worried. We have here a cat with this strange face, avocado. And also this one that believes that he's Marty McFly, Back to the Future. He's flying, don't call him chicken. This one loves the nature. Come on, forget about the crypto space. Enjoy the nature for a little bit. This one is in love with a octopus. And it's like Toy Story. They will be always together. There is a friend of me, as this guy is friends with Charles Hoskinflor, because this guy, he really looks alike to Charles Hoskinflor. Okay, thank you very much. That's all for today. Thank you for listening me, bearing with me in English. If you want to listen to the same information in Spanish, and that way you practice your Spanish, then go to Fan on the Right, where you will find this exact same video. And we are researching already for the next show, so don't miss that out. We're here in Crypto News, Fan on the Right, criptomonedas a tope. To the moon!